And not only do we as viewers get to rejoice over seeing it move a couple centimeters across the screen, but like they move the ship probably a couple meters in reality, which is over 500,000 pounds. But they move it a couple meters and they just start celebrating while the natives are still like working their asses off. And then the ship falls backwards and the pulley malfunctions, crushes a man and kills him.
Which puts a damper on the celebrations a little bit.
A little bit. And the tribe, instead of working, they're in sorrow, but they just stand like motionless for days, staring out into the river, like at the water after the accident. And then one night they just all disappear. They're just gone.
They're gone. They mourn.
The crew's unsure. They're like, are they helping us or are they like planning an attack? We have no clue. But basically, all sense is lost because either way, if they're not helping us or they attack us, we're fucked. So, um, but then after a couple days, the next day they just return and
They're
without
back.
saying a word, they just get back to helping.
They just needed a couple days. They needed a breather.
It's their process, okay?
They needed a weekend.
Yeah, they just 3 days, 3 day weekend, unwind, watch some Seinfeld, stare at a river, drink a couple beers.
That's how Spielberg did it.
Yeah. And Fitz sits at night with the chief and the cook. They're drinking their like taking their like spit milk offerings. It was breast milk that then they also like spat in.
It was pretty cool.
Yeah, it's
It looked
pretty chill.
appetizing.
And they're questioning why they're helping them. The chief still gives them no answer. But the next morning, the natives they painted all their face black. It was previously red markings on it. Now it's just black.
Which is
And
not good.
And they're also all armed with bow and arrow. No one knows why, but supposedly they only do this either when they're hunting or going to war, the cook says. So, really cool time for them.
The cook knows, yeah. Not good stuff.
And they're sitting at night. The cook is telling them all this. And he's like, so are you worried, Fitz? He's like, no, I'm not worried. He's like, why aren't you? He's like, they've still got their hands on the ship. They're going to help me. And they're all sitting at the edge of the ship with their hands on the beam. And then, like, it's really scary at night as one by one they remove their hands from the side of the ship and just step back and sink into the night. I was like, oh,
Now the ship is untethered, yeah.
oh boy, this is going to be crazy. But after months of hard work and great struggles, they have successfully pulled the ship
Into the river.
up the side of the mountain over the top using the pulley system. Also, I thought it was smart to have them aided by the ship's anchor windlass. I forgot to mention that they put the while they were moving it, they turned the boat on so that they could use the anchor crank
It's
to
a
help
winch,
pull them. Yeah.
Good interest engineering.
And so they have this giant, they get it over into the water on the Ucayali side. They have this giant drunken celebration until the crew falls asleep. And the chief just comes in the middle of the night and severs that rope securing the ship to the shore.
Goodbye, ship.
Goodbye,
Was he
ship.
drunk? They were all drunk.
They're probably all drunk, but he knew what he was doing. Because Fitzcarraldo awakens as the boat's just going through.
It's
He said it was
careening.
the Pongo of my neck, and it's just unable to stop because they're just in the rapids now.
Yeah, it's just free flowing boat. Is he the only one left? Hurricane's there.
All of them are there because they were all sleeping on the boat. All the natives are on there too.
It's a catastrophe now because the boat is just ping ponging off the sides of the banks, hitting rocks.
It hit something hard. Made me
Yes.
question the Titanic's built.
You're right. It did. It was real, and then I think that that's what Hollywood filmmaking these days. Those Marvel fucks they don't get right. This is like a real
Throw
ship.
a fucking ship in the river, okay?
Yeah, you don't need a fucking green screen. This is thrilling, and it's just a fucking ship banging against some rocks.
It is thrilling. The ship does not sustain any like major damage,
Crazy.
but Fitzcarraldo's forced to abandon his quest. They can't do this again. And before returning to Iquitos, he learns that the natives had helped him move the ship so that they could attempt to appease the river gods In the stories, it's you have to shoot the rapids in an enormous ship. So like, this is our chance. We're gonna shoot these
Go for
rapids.
it. That's right, which they did. So now they don't have to help them anymore.
No, of course not. Not at all.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um, and despondent, Fitzcarraldo sells the steamship back to that rubber baron. But they do talk. There's a little time before the title changes hands. Because the baron's like, hey, there was a European opera company in the town, two towns over in
Next over.
Manaus. So they send for this opera company to come, and you just see them like this rowboat after canoe after canoe, just a
That's
whole
cool.
thing of horns. They're
Yeah.
even bringing the set. They've got the
It's so
castle.
absurd.
It's not just the opera singer; it's the full pit. It's the whole
Yeah.
decor. And lacking the opera house, they decide to construct their sets on the deck of this old ship, and they play it as they ride the Amazon by Iquitos, and you can just see the joy as Fitzcarraldo, as the entire city comes down to the riverbank and watches Fitzcarraldo float by, managing to bring opera to the city that he's
He
tried
did
to
it.
once and for all. He's a winner.
Of course he is.
So
He's
he
our
does
hero.
not need to flop it out in front of the crowd. And that is Fitzcarraldo. What a beauty.
Or a terror.
Probably both. It's kind of like Justin Bieber's song "Beauty and the Beat" in a way, except it's beauty in a boat. Get it?
Ooh. Um Fitzy in a
Fuck, you
boat.
scared me. There's gnarly thunder. Ooh,
I just saw lightning behind you, in fact.
really?
Yes.
Holy shit! I pulled my headphones off. There is some gnarly thunder. Okay.
Caesar likes that though.
No, it sounds like I might be sleeping in the basement tonight. It's quote time. Have you? I was just talking about how figures are descending into the dark and a figure just comes around the corner. It's Marina.
A figure.
Quotes.
This is my figure, Marina.
That's what I refer to her
Yeah.
as.
It's interesting. I was listening to a podcast earlier this week and someone was talking about Oscar nominated film Prisoners, and I was like, what the fuck? So I looked it up. Not best picture, so I didn't have to take any quotes, but I didn't realize it was nominated for a screenplay Oscar either.
It was?
It was, yeah.
Oh no. We've
But I
been,
didn't take any quotes.
we've been doing this bit for so long and we never even fact checked ourselves.
It was nominated for an Oscar, I believe.
Hold up. I'm going back. It's the number 153 on IMDb's top
Oh, they
250.
love it.
No, it was cinematography. It was Roger Deakins. So,
Of course. Denny's supposed to direct the new Bond movie. Bezos wants his wife to be the newest Bond girl. Apparently, he's obsessed with that
fuck.
idea.
No.
I think Denny he's not gonna do that shit. He's gonna walk away, right?
Also, have you been seeing them trying to cast Tom Holland? Like, where it was like,
That's
these are
sad.
Amazon's front runners. It was like Tom Holland. It was like Austin, but it was like nobody that was like actually gonna
Yeah,
be it.
Denny. I
No,
mean, Denny.
it was
He'll
Tom
walk away
Holland,
before any of that
Jacob
bullshit.
Elordi, and the baby
Yeah,
girl guy. I was like,
those are all so
how
stupid.
are any of these like refined men? Like
At
these are
least bring Mike Feist in for an
these are
interview if you're
boys.
gonna go that
I
way.
kind of,
Yeah,
I mean, Idris Elba's been a talk for a long time. I like the idea of Dev Patel. He would be kind of good
he'd be good in Indian
in
Bond.
Indian.
Tyler the Creator would be good. We'll
Ah!
see. Yeah, it'd be great Bond
I took
with
9
purple
quotes though.
hair. Okay.
One, Fitzcarraldo said, "I told you in Iquitos, I need men, not milk toast who shit their pants. Now, whoever wants to go back, step forward." Like, damn,
Damn. Probably an ad lib from Klaus.
potentially. There are some real, like, real quotes in here. One is Fitzcarraldo. They're like, "You're gonna drag it up that slope," and Fitzcarraldo goes, "That slope may look insignificant, but it's gonna be our destiny."
That's cool. He's like a coach, kind of.
A lot of them are from Harakeke, the cook. The cook goes, "I knew it, I knew it. we're gonna build a tunnel for the railway to go through. He's like, no, we're gonna drag it up over the mountain, and those bare asses are gonna help us. And the captain just goes, well, how the hell are you gonna do that? And Fitzcarraldo just goes, just like how the cow jumped over the moon. I was like, wait, what? The cow didn't jump over the moon. Magic?
That's a children's tale, Brandon.
It is a children's tale.
Have you told Callie about the cow that jumped over the moon?
No, but she loves the moon. She goes, moon. And
She moves at it.
she loves cows. She goes, moo. So
Ooh, that'd be a natural marriage then.
she's gonna love that story. Oh my god, I'm gonna have to
Yeah.
tell her it.
It's gonna be like the biggest crossover event in her life.
The next one that I have is when he gives the chief the ice, and Fitzcarraldo's like, shouldn't we tell him that it melts? There's gonna be nothing left of it. And Cook goes, there's no word for ice in their language.
Yeah, we can't tell them.
You couldn't say
melt.
frozen water.
I'm getting a little bit of like the natives who got scammed out of Manhattan for some beads vibes from that a little bit.
The cook again. He goes, compadre, I am Herakeke. He's just blasted right now. I'm the best cook in all the Amazon. I've worked on every kind of ship there is. And amigo, ha! I know what they would say about me. Herakeke's a stupid drunk. But in here, he's just pointing to his head. Positively electrico.
He is electric. He's right.
Let's see. Oh, the cook again, talking to Fitzcarraldo. The cook's like, these Hivado people left the interior Brazil about 300 years ago. For 10 generations, they've been wandering through the jungle looking for a white god in a sacred boat. And they believe at the end of their pilgrimage, the white god would show them a land without sorrow, without death, where people stay young forever. And Fitzcarraldo just goes, yeah, we're going to take advantage of this myth.
You're straight at it. Straight some Dune shit. Yeah. That's cool.
We're going to lean into this one.
We're going to manipulate this.
When they're talking to the missionaries in the middle of the night, Fitzcarraldo goes, how can anyone learn patriotism from a school book? And one of the young missionaries just goes, the government requires it. And the old missionary goes, and the natives get used to it, like vaccinations.
Ever present.
Pushing vaccines and pushing religion on people.
Indoctrination on the kids via school.
It was funny too because they're like, do the kids think that they're like natives? And like, no, they think the people further up north are the Indians.
That's right. They think they're citizens. They're people.
The captain at one point when they're going through the Pachatea and they don't know where, like if there's anybody watching him, he just goes, there are silences and then there are silences. This is the kind that I don't like.
We know he likes the sexy silences.
Exactly. And my last one, this is a Molly quote. She's talking to Fitzcarraldo and she tells him, it's only the dreamers who ever move mountains.
That's right.
Not knowing his plan, that's beautiful.
That he moves an actual mountain. Yeah,
that's good. So 99 quotes. Good job, prisoners, for getting nominated.
Congratulations.
It wasn't Best Picture though, so
we'll see. Maybe it's certainly got some positive momentum. It's more Oscars than it has last week by our count.
Who do you think was the most deserving of an actor nom? Because Jake Gyllenhaal, Hugh Jackman, and Paul Dano are all so fucking good in that.
Probably Paul Dano.
Ooh, lights are going out. Ooh, probably Paul Dano. You think?
They're so good. Maybe that even other creepy guy.
That other creepy guy. Good. Oh, he was so creepy.
I think Jackman is probably third or fourth out of those guys. Gyllenhaal's so good.
When he's screaming and pounding the hammer, he might be one. I don't know.
Doesn't blink, that tattoo.
Oh my god, I forgot he doesn't blink. Ratings time.
He hates blinking.
Canonically, Jake Gyllenhaal hates blinking.
A lot of his roles, he doesn't blink.
That's true. Nightcrawler, he never blinked.
Yeah.
Ratings time. Thermometer. What do you think critics gave this on Rotten Tomatoes?
It's 89.
Seth wins. It's a 74.
Fuck Seth, dude.
And the popcorn meter, the people's weed?
64.
92.
People love it.
Seth won.
Fuck Seth. Fuck
You
that
would
guy.
think the inverse, that critics would
Yeah,
adore this, and people would be like, "This 2.5 hours of
the
boats."
people are into it. I guess if
Uh,
you seek it out, I don't
yeah.
know.
IMDb Metascore out of 100.
7.4.
It's not applicable. Seth wins.
What the fuck, Seth?
And I think most of these you guessed on
Get
earlier
my
that were
ass
not
kicked.
applicable. I think you're down 6-1.
All
So
right,
if you
so
get
I
this
need to.
last one right,
Yes, things could happen.
this one's
I enter
worth
lightning
this
round.
one's worth 4.
Okay,
So you could still lose, but 6-5.
that's
Uh,
respectable. A
Audience
gentleman's
score
sweep.
out of 10.
7.4.
Hey, you win. That's 4 points. It's a
I hit it.
7.9.
I beat Seth,
No, you lost 6-5.
but like if we had to fight,
Oh yeah, you would totally beat him.
I think so.
When I made this, when I put it on the list, it was an 8.0. It's dropped a little bit.
Ooh, fuck people.
So now instead, at a 7.9, we're going to move it on the list real quick. It falls to the 189th worst film we've done, or the 20th best film we've done.
Puts it right around movies like
Just worse than this include Little Miss Sunshine,
great movie,
Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory,
good movie,
Home Alone,
great movie,
When Harry Met Sally,
incredible movie.
The Little Prince,
Eh,
My Dinner with Andre,
incredible movie.
and The Fifth Element,
A movie.
and The Florida Project.
I didn't like The Fifth Element. I kind of like The Fifth Element. Florida Project's the best movie ever made.
Just better than this are Arrival,
Incredible film.
A Christmas Story,
Good movie.
Love on a Leash,
It's always astounding that that's up there, but good movie.
Roman Holiday,
Great movie.
Annie Hall,
Incredible
and
movie.
The Princess Bride.
Great movie.
Yeah. So with that, critics gave it a 74, audiences a 79 and a 92 for a 85.5. What are you giving Fitzcarraldo?
Bilky the Kind is thinking
The
that
fuck?
I'm going to give this a 9.7 on the lasagna scale. It's in that arena of things that are so weird and esoteric and different, but clearly artistically driven and motivated, that it's almost hard to put it up against your little Nickies. It's like a different if you're different
It's
thing.
a
It's trying
different
some
thing, yeah.
yes, and I think it's very successful in that thing. It stirred a lot into me. How much they can get out of so ostensibly so little, I think, from an emotional, artistic, visual standpoint, is jaw dropping. It's nearing that pantheon of unapproachable films for me. 9.7.
I think it's a 5 on Letterboxd for you, isn't it?
It is, yes. It is one of those. There's like a slight tear break in my head of like the
The
10.0s, the
9.9s and 10s.
9.9s, yes. But yes,
I'm lower than you, but I enjoyed it. It's an 8.9 for me. Right around that 4.5 range, 4.5 out of 5 stars.
oh
I
yeah.
get that if you're watching this and you get bored because you are watching a boat slowly move up a river and then even more slowly move up a
If you're a
mountain.
high school sophomore at Mr. Lorenz's
Yeah,
class.
for sure.
Yeah.
Or just the Jake Layman of movie watchers.
Yes.
But you have to realize that this is, like we mentioned earlier, Herzog both doing incredible by the book filmmaking and then also just wacky like biographical art, because the making of the movie is the movie. Like the feats in this are the feats that are happening in real life. And it's something that you don't ever see before. And to kind of poorly use all of this talent in the
Sure.
indigenous people and all that, just the thought behind what's gone in to make this movie is absurd, and it works somehow. And
Hell
it's
yeah.
just a story of a guy doing a passion project, and what is Werner Herzog doing here but a passion project. So
What did you give Even Dwarves, if you remember?
I have no clue what I gave Even Dwarfs.
Do you
I
have a
still don't even know what I would give
retrospect?
even.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I don't know what I would give it. I think I need to watch it again.
Can that's even like a you can't even score that. That's like something entirely different.
It could it could be a I think as lowest it could go as a
There's
7.3. Seth's
I
number.
mean, there are points of that movie that are simply revolting. Am still thinking about that movie occasionally,
When he's
years
laughing at the
after.
camel because they called it a camel and it's
Ugh,
actually a dromedary.
and they hobbled it. Well, yes, but they also hobbled
Okay,
it at
so
the
its
end.
knees. This is
That's a
stupid.
disturbing
Yeah, I don't know. I don't even know what that movie. That
burner.
that's way crazier than this.
Yeah, this is Sesame Street.
So an 8.9 and a 9.7. We're within point 0.8, so you
I
win.
think it's like it's like the all the stuff I loved of Even Dwarves, the surrealism, the psychotic filmmaking, but like distilled
Tamer.
into like
Yeah.
yeah, there's a story. There's it's not like visual hell poetry.
I've got two critics for you, and boy, are they critics. One is Roger Ebert, Big Rog.
Fuck yeah, he hasn't been on in 3 years.
That's not true. Since the last time, since we did Even Dwarfs, he said
That's right.
similar to films like Apocalypse Now from '79 and 2001: A Space Odyssey from '68, and that we are always aware both of the film and of the making of the film. The movie is imperfect, but transcendent. 4 out of 4 stars.
Fuck my guy up. Yeah, he's so good.
And then the other one is not technically a reviewer. It's
I
Akira
love this.
Kurosawa.
I love it. My guy.
Oh,
Spike Lee's remaking his movie coming out in 2 days.
I forgot. I forgot that you love when it's not really a
Yes, or
when
if
it's
it's like a
somebody's mom.
mother. Yeah,
I don't even remember what movie that was, but it was somebody's
it was
mom.
Cronenberg's mom who said like, I
I
don't
don't.
know.
I
He's
don't
like,
know
it's
what
all
he's doing.
bullshit.
I don't
Yeah,
know what he's doing, but
he's
I
doing
gotta.
bullshit. That's what she said. Like, it's all stupid bullshit.
It's all stupid bullshit, but I gotta support him. 3 out of 4 stars. Kurosawa just said simply one of my favorite films.
Very cool.
And it ended
Just
up on his 100 greatest films of all time list. I looked at his list. I have no clue what so many of these films are. It's like
hell
there's like
yeah,
things from 1918 in it, and I'm like, okay,
my guy.
yeah, this is a film
When
lover.
you
When did? Oh, I don't know what the fuck just happened.
me neither.
Is
Um,
this story my our call? Like it froze and then did it exit Zoom for you?
I no,
Oh,
it just stopped the call and restarted the call,
yeah. Like
but it
I
kept my
went
web
out.
browser up.
Yeah, it went out of Zoom because I have it on the app, and then it went back in. I was like, did I lose everything? I don't know. We're fuck.
Um, I please tell me you didn't lose a Little Songbird review.
Um,
She
no,
might not have
this is
reviewed this.
she did review this. She gave it 10 out of 10. But for your birthday, decided I'm gonna do all
That's
letterbox
right.
reviewers instead
That's
of
you did
IMDibs.
tease that. Give me
What was
some
I
of
gonna say?
these fucks.
Before it froze, I was gonna say thank God Kurosawa doesn't have Green Book on his top 100 favorite films.
Imagine
Even he's when did he pass?
90s,
90. Yeah.
early
Thank
90s.
God he doesn't have Green Book then.
Imagine if he had Over the Hedge on his top 100 movies.
um, all pretty short except for one. The first one's by Dirk Diggler.
Oh, the porn star from Boogie Nights.
And this guy says, fuck La La Land. This is the film for the ones who dream. It's by these mad dreams and obsessions, the most stunning achievements, moments, and creations are made. Fitzcarraldo is a glorious, madly ambitious, and fun spectacle. Sorry, La La Land, that was unnecessary. I still like you.
Yeah,
4.5 out of 5 stars.
I was gonna say, no need for the shots of La La Land.
Another
We
five
can all
star
get along
movie.
here. Yeah.
Next is
It might
by
be 4.5 for me. I don't know why. Yeah.
Oh, that's tough. Next is by Eli Hayes. He said, I think we can all agree that we've got nothing but love for Cholo. Cholo's pretty much the coolest dude on the block. This movie raises a lot of questions, but above all else, what I want to know is, does Cholo even realize how cool of a dude he is?
He
Hashtag
doesn't.
Cholo, hashtag YOLO, hashtag jungle swag, hashtag spring break in the jungle, hashtag most awkward dinner scene in the history of cinema, hashtag Klaus Kinski's face, 4.5 out of 5
Hashtag
stars.
Klaus Kinski's face.
And
Hashtag it.
all of the
That's brain
A's
rot.
are ats, all of the S's are
Yeah,
money signs,
that's
all
all
of the
brain rot.
every E is a 3, every O is a 0, every there's so many
Like
things.
Colin Kaepernick writing or Cam Newton writing, excuse me.
Most awkward dinner scene in the history of cinema is just a blend of just
That's gnarly.
next is by C.W. Scott. And he said, only Werner Herzog, the second most German man in the world, could look at Klaus Kinski, the first most German man in the world, and think, you must play an Irishman named Brian Sweeney Fitzgerald.
That's true.
4 out of 5 stars.
That's it. Doesn't matter. That's great.
When he came on screen, I was like, he's supposed to be the
He's
Irishman?
Irish. I'm sure he's supposed to have red hair.
The
Yeah.
blondest hair I've ever seen. Um, Next by Anna Anomaly.
Returner.
Anna Anomaly.
That's great. And
An
she's a
anomaly.
returner.
She says, frequently awe inspiring, but if we're being real, the most insane thing our boy does is to leave Claudia Cardinelli at home. Hips before ships, always.
Tips
4 out of 5
That
stars.
is true.
Yeah,
She was smoking.
she was smoking. Um, Pre-penultimate is by Robert Hayes, and he said, some men really will drag a whole ass boat over a mountain in the Amazon jungle instead of just going to therapy.
Just, you
3
didn't
out of
need,
5
he didn't
stars.
need therapy.
Penultimate is by Alien Emoji, Zara Alien Emoji. And they say maybe the pinnacle of, in quotes, get a fucking load of this guy movies. 4.5 out of 5 stars.
Get a load of this guy.
A fucking load of this guy.
I think Gumby might be a better example of that.
And then my last one is
The
by
Gumby films.
Oh, really? Or Airbud.
Everybody, get a load of this
You know, get
dog.
a fucking load of this guy. Last one's by Ronald Johnstone, and he said, I recently watched Fitzcarraldo. He uses the G a couple times on the toilet in the workplace's bathroom. After what felt like 2 centuries, the film came to an end. Why was I watching this? Well, I had to do. Well, I had work to do. I'm a film critic for the town's Gazette. Then I remembered I played hooky from work for 2 days before, and I had to get a movie review out in time for print. So I watched this movie on the toilet, like I previously said. So I was pretty unbothered from interruption. I did, however, have these massive toilet seat shaped sores on my ass cheeks that led to a great discomfort for the rest of the workday. Thank God for the smoke breaks. I don't smoke, but I can take them anyways to make the workplace fair for us pink lungs. Now, here's the reason why I gave the movie a half star out of 5. Remember when I said I had a big fucking ass sore from sitting on the porcelain throne during my viewing of the movie? That sore ended up not healing. I had to go to a butt doctor 3 times to suture my ass from all the pain. While getting my butt fixed up, I watched the movie again, and boy, was that a mistake. This film was super boring and barely had any dialogue worth imprinting on myself to use in everyday conversation. If you really want to watch a smart guy film, watch my personal favorite film of 82, Blade Runner. 1/2 out of 5 stars.
No. I see you, Seth.
That Ronald Johnstone is Seth. He's got a sore ass.
That's his enigma.
So that's going to end it this week and this season. Are you recommending Fitzcarraldo?
No. Yeah, I think
Wild.
so.
Yeah, I think so. I'm going to recommend it.
That's big.
Even to Jake Lehman.
That's huge.
Yeah, and he's a big guy, so.
And a film buff.
Maybe?
Provably.
Oh, it says we're running out of time, so this is still a continuation of the Zoom? It's not a
I think
new.
so. Hopefully.
Fuck, I don't know. We might have. Anyway, that's
You
going
might
to
have
end
fucked it.
this episode. That's going to end this season 13, except for next week, our bracket. And I named it season 13 the boudoir bracket. So come looking sexy as
Oh,
hell.
I always do.
And plugging in here that it's not going to release on Monday. So this will release on Monday, Fitzcarraldo will. And then the bracket will release on Thursday or Friday or something, like halfway through, since it's relatively easy for us to do that. We don't have to watch a movie and they're quicker. And then, uh, and then, season 14 will start up that next Monday, the week after Fitzcarraldo comes out, with Land of the Lost.
I didn't hear that last bit.
Oh, well, Land of the Lost.
Oh, I've seen that movie.
You have, with Will Ferrell.
What's the monkey's name? Choco?
Choco? Chaka?
Chaco?
Something like that.
Cho-
It's very 2001 coded, but in a comedy form. So,
yeah.
we hope to see you there with the Sleet Stacks. Thank you for tuning in. Go push a get your workout on. Push a
Yeah,
fucking
push
boat.
a lady over.
Oh
Yeah.
no, no! What the
Yeah.
hell? Sweet. Hopefully this didn't fuck up all our stuff
I think it'll be all
when
right.
it did that. Hopefully. During that 7 minutes, I went in and started like putting our overlaps in for top fives and stuff. Which movie do you feel stronger about, Starship Troopers or Speed Racer? I think it's probably
Speed
Starship.
Racer.
For Best Picture,
Yeah.
I think it's Starship Troopers. Which of my two do you think is the leader? Don't Think Twice or Pitch Perfect?
Or what?
Pitch Perfect.
Don't think twice.
Okay. And then we had a lot of overlap, but then I saw you stopped after like all the acting ones, so
I gotta get back and fill it out. Yeah.
I'm gonna
Which I
yell at
will.
I'm gonna yell at Devin.
He
I
didn't
will
do it.
probably have those done by Thursday if you can.
Easy peasy.
Okay, cool. And I've got
Cool.
like everything in there, gags, tangents. Nicole, I even put our Nicole Kidman and our facts from this already in there, so we can highlight or bold or do whatever you want for your
Yeah.
favorite five.
The Fave 5.
Yeah, the Fab Five.
Yeah.
Cool.
Your family and friends. All right. Later, Brandingo.
Bye. Sleep good, Lukey.